So it's not even, it's like him just playing, it's just him playing with himself, so it's pretty cool. Okay, let me give this to him. Hold on a second. So I'm going to send you a PM right now. Okay, so let's make sure. Much love, damn it. Yeah, I know. Well, I got some sleep before NYC. I'm kind of a night owl. I'm trying to work on my sleep schedule, but it doesn't always work out. Okay, I am sending it off right now. So, Zomba, that has been sent. Zomba, just let me know when you get the PM. Okay, so you'll hear this in the delay in a minute. If you get the code. As soon as you get the code, just let me know. And again, much love to Avenger for doing this. I appreciate it very much, man. Okay, so with that, that is going to conclude things for me. Don't go anywhere yet because we are going to raid somebody. But I want to see who I've got to raid. So let me check this out. Who have I got here? We got that, and we got that. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I think we're going to go here. I did think about raiding. Okay, so I know the person who we're going to raid. And I will tell you all about it. When we raid, good night, Demiser. When we raid, just first of all, one quick announcement. Tomorrow I will be back with my normal stream tomorrow evening, and we will be moving on to probably Fallout 3, since you guys have spoken. So we will be moving on to Fallout 3 tomorrow, yeah, and then we will have another giveaway, and I'll be reading Chapter 15, which is the next to last chapter of Icarus. Now, for tonight... I don't actually know. I don't know, Zomba, if you do or not. No. But just, I don't actually know if you get them on there. I'm not sure. But you should be able to do it through the website, I believe. So that's what it's going to look like. When you do it, you just do that, which is just that. You took that last word and put it all together. So if you take that last word, put it all together, you come up with that icon. That's what we're going to do when we go off to do the raid together. And that's, if we can do that all at once, that's really wonderful, great, and works really well. So that's the deal. So keep in mind, Kickstarter for next week, guys, interview for next week with Foom, Reddit, the Ask Me Anything thing for next week, and also tomorrow, the stream continues with Fallout 3. But for tonight, that is going to do it for me, so let me just say goodbye to a few people. Thank you to Demiser for some good modding tonight. I appreciate it, man. Thanks to Inam for being here, lurking in the background and for answering some questions for me, which I appreciate. Always a pleasure to see Lego here. Thanks for some good modding. Zyron, don't be a stranger, man. Good to see you. Pleasure to see Avenger here as always. Again, thank you so much for the Hearthstone. Sorry you didn't win, man, but you know, I'm glad that you're a part of the stream, and keep at it, man. You'll get there eventually. Always a pleasure to see Kathleen here. Definitely give Kathleen a follow. She plays some League and some cool games, so check her out. Clumsy is a League player as well, and Clumsy Blonde is always very, very nice and friendly in here, so we always appreciate that. Good to see you, Clumsy. Always good to see Lunar Dude, who is all over Twitch. He follows a lot of people and checks a lot of things out, so it's a pleasure to have you in here as always, man. Determinologies, what's up, man? One of my favorite lurkers who's been with me for a long time. Parker, who's a good dude, has a cool voice, and is a good bass player, so all those are all three good things. Good to have him here. Always a pleasure to have Fisk, one of my European viewers. Good to see you here, man. Always pleasure to see Get That Memo as well. Thanks a lot for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it, as always. Always good to see Glob Monkey here. Thanks, dude. Glob is another one who's contributed to the stream, so thanks to him. Glog78, I mean, Glog gives games to everybody. Much appreciated. It was great that you could stop by, man, as always. Always a pleasure to have Jedi Knight here. Jedi Knight, a big Star Wars fan. I'm sure you're shocked. Always, also a former winner on this stream. Always a pleasure to have Kais around. Thanks a lot, man. A pleasure. Oh, you play Smite. I'm sorry. I just saw that. I wanted to double check. Sorry, not League. Clumsy plays Smite. I apologize. I didn't want to commit that faux pas. My bad. Always a pleasure to have Kais in, as I said before. Always Always a pleasure to have Love Shack, who's been with me for a long time. Love Shack, who is Canadian, and good guy, one of my Canadian viewers as well. Good dude. So always good to have Mad Mess in here. Thank you for the compliment on the story, sir. I appreciate it. Always good to have Fombi Zombie in here, who's been around with me for a while as well. And good to have you in, Men, as always. Mano, as I said, responsible for the layout of the stream. Good guy, and definitely someone you should follow. Hopefully he will stream again. NYC93, welcome in, man. I'm glad that you were able to follow. Hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit of music going on here, maybe with the game or something else, or with the stream, and I'm glad you're able to win it. You seem like a good guy, so welcome into the community. Rez, always a pleasure to have you here, sir. Thanks a lot for stopping by, as always. Rippin' the Goon, man. Good to have a fellow musician here, and again, Rippin' won again, once again. He came in, he followed, and he won, so that's really awesome, so thanks, man. Roix, as I said, I'm going to have my book sending out to you in a couple of days. Roix is a good guy, and I'll be sending out my book to you shortly, so it will be on its way. Thank you for ordering it and being a part of the stream. Rhea Kinkin, always a pleasure to have you in the stream, man. You were quiet tonight, but it's always good to have you here. Sash119, I believe, followed me before, if I'm not mistaken, so if I'm wrong, welcome into the stream for the first time. I hope you will follow. I think I've seen you before. Skioru, not sure if I've seen you or not, but I may have, and if so, welcome back to the stream, or welcome in if it's the first time. Stolpen, always a pleasure to have you. Stolpen's been here for a while. Always a pleasure to have the Grows here. Again, Grows, I'm really sorry about to hear the news about what happened, and again, if there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'm very sorry to hear about it. Hopefully happier days ahead. Hopefully you and I will be able to do some stuff on the writing front, as you know, and hopefully that'll be good for both of us. So anyway, sorry to hear about it. Hang in there, man. Always a pleasure to have the Lawkeeper in here, the master of punry. Well, behind me, I am the master of puns, but behind me, right close behind, is the Lawkeeper. Good guy that you should follow as well. Zomba, congratulations on winning, man. Always a pleasure. Glad you were here, and congratulations on the win. Thorg, always a pleasure to have you here, man. Thorg is always with me, and is always with me pretty much for the entire stream. So Thorg is dedicated. I really appreciate that. And right now he's freezing his butt off up in Boston. So hang in there, man. Good to see you. Therese, I don't think I've seen you in here before, Therese. I hope you like what you saw and heard, and if so, you will follow. Always a pleasure to have Topkin in here. Topkin is another guy that you should follow. Topkin plays a lot of RPGs and things like that, including some mods of Neverwinter Nights 2 and stuff like that, so definitely check him out. Zamaria, you already know a lot about already. Zamaria, thank you so much for the RPG idea and for doing that as really cool additional thing to add into the chat and the stream, and I really appreciate it, so hang in there, man. Good to see you. And last but not least, Skyrim Thief, who joined me a few days ago. Pleasure to have you in the stream as always. So that is the deal. Pleasure to see all of you here. Wonderful to have you guys here. I've always said you guys are the best viewers on Twitch. I'm sure every caster says that, but I mean it. I'm the only one who's right. So anyway, so that's the deal with that. It's a pleasure to have everyone here, and I will catch all of you guys tomorrow, Tuesday evening, probably around between 10 and 10:30 Eastern Standard Time in the evening is my guess as to when we're going to do it. We'll see. Maybe a couple surprises because I am off this week, although I'm doing a lot of prep for my Kickstarter. So anyway, hope all is well, and I will catch you guys soon. And the person we're going to go raid now is this person right there, my friend Satobo, who is designing that game that I told you about before. Definitely go check him out, guys. Please give him a follow with that ARV raid. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you all soon. Please do that raid. Have a good night.